How many of you are out there running around trying to catch up? You have a list of to-dos out there. And because this monster list is so big, and you're constantly like trying to get that list down, when somebody does reach out to you, when you do have a new contact, right? You don't actually have the time to get back to that list, or you can't manage taking a new client on. For years, I have said, as I was slowly starting to get different systems in place, and I knew that there was a gap in the efficiencies of what my organization was doing. When I knew that, I thought, you know what? My business cannot handle or sustain more clientele to come in because we're not organized enough. We were not able to respond with speed. We were not able to deliver what we knew we could deliver because we didn't have our systems in place. If you have big desires, if you want to grow your business and you lack systems, you lack these different systems that are going to support you to make things run more smoothly, where you actually have maybe an organization that takes care of the technology of your website, that stays on top of, the spam and anything like that. When you don't have those systems in place, you are constantly in fight or flight. You are constantly just in reaction, reaction, reaction. You don't have the time to respond because you don't have the space. You are trying to catch up over and over and over again. And that actually makes you inefficient. It raises the possibility of errors, and it has people pick up on the energy that you are running in six directions. You can't handle anymore. And when you can't handle anymore, what you actually start putting out there, the energy you start putting out is, my door's not open. My door's actually shut because I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. And we all know that when we're in that space of overwhelm, that starts to impact our bodies. It starts to impact our physical health. It starts to impact our psychological health. And it starts to impact our financial health as well. Because when you're in that space of overwhelm, and you can't take more clients on, you're not going to be able to financially sustain what you might need to sustain. So taking the time to slow down so you can speed up is one of the biggest gifts you will give yourself. And it doesn't have to be super complicated, but it does have to be systematic. And there needs to be a process to this. Understanding how to really strategically plan and having a system in place to strategically plan for your next 6 months, your next year, has you be in a space of, I know what direction I'm going in. And when you get there, when you get to the end of that 6 months or the end of that year, you can do a really great evaluation of your organization, of your business.